What's up? Welcome back for another video. My name is Joanna and I'm so pumped that you even clicked on this video. We're gonna do an athletic, dynamic bar class today, full body, we're hitting everything. You need a Pilates ball, 5 to 8 pound weights, and a booty band, okay? We're gonna get started right away. First, I wanna mention that this rad outfit, I've mentioned them before, this is from a website called Simply Workout, and I think I'm gonna try to get them to do a little giveaway on this channel. So they do like boutique brands for bar, yoga, things that you wouldn't find at TJ Maxx, you know what I'm saying? So if you're interested, this is by the brand Beach Riot. They just have a lot of fun stuff, unique stuff. Free giveaway. I've never really done that before here, so let me know in the comments below if you're interested in free stuff. Okay, wide feet. We're gonna start with the right hand on the chest, left hand on the belly. Close your eyes, don't be worried about it. We're just gonna have a moment, okay? Close your eyes. Feel your body under your hands. Okay, we're gonna take a nice deep breath. Exhale, let it out. One more. This is just like a little personal check-in. Where are you at today? Feel the life here under your hands. You are a flesh and blood person, alive, capable. You'll never have this day ever again. So get a sense of your strength, even if you're exhausted today. Wherever you're at, this is what you're gonna bring to the table, okay? Open your eyes. Let's take a plie. Inhale up, exhale down. Sometimes it feels nice to be a little grounded before we start. You're like, here I am. This is what I'm bringing to this workout. One more, good or bad. Okay, hands on the hips, step the feet together. Let's march it out. Right foot, left foot. So these can be little and more foot focused if you'd like, pushing and articulating through the feet, or you can go right for more of a knee lift. It's gonna elevate the heart rate just a little bit. Take the arms to cross. I dream of Jeannie here. You're trying to get your knees to your forearms as a measuring point, hands behind the head. Let's twist, twist, twist. And I don't want you to go too big here, like elbows to the knees. I want you to feel a little more finesse of the ribs to the opposite hip. Now we have 4 and 2 squats. 4, 3, 2, plant the feet, squat, stand, squat. Again, right leg starts. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 squats. Right out of the gate with a fun little combo. One more step. 4, 3. So we're gonna keep the same choreography a little bit. The squat becomes a reverse lunge. 4, 3, 2. So step back with your right leg. Down, together, down. Right leg again lifts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, down, step, down. 2 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can get nice and low, warming up those knees and those feet. Last time. Okay, so we're gonna come to the side of your mat, take a little plank position. So I'm gonna go all the way over here, roll down. Take a second, you guys, walk out to a nice plank, establish. Shoulders down, booty tight, just hold. Step your feet all the way in together. Point your right toe, lift it up. 8 little arabesque pulses here. So you're in a tripod position with the rest of your body. Pull that same knee to the chest. Pulse, squeeze. Try to use your abs and not your hip flexors. Switch it out, left foot arabesque. 8, 7. Now can you reach out of the crown of your head? Drop the shoulders. Same knee to the chest. 8, 7. Find those deep abs. All right, set up in your plank, the tiniest baby push-up. Down, up. This is just meant to warm up your core, your elbows, and your wrists. Okay, so I don't need a big show-off push-up, but I do definitely want you on your toes instead of your knees. A little pulse, keep it small. 8, 7, 6, 5. Remember, we're just warming up, nothing crazy. Down to the forearms. If you can do it without dropping your knees, extra credit for you. Let's give it a little body saw here, forward and back. Forward, back. Pull your shoulders down as you reach your head over into the front. This helps open up the feet and turn on the lats in the back under those armpits. Okay, now you're just gonna plant. I'm gonna bring my left forearm to the center to rotate towards you. Nice side plank here. To modify, you're just gonna drop your bottom knee. Little pulse right here. Squeeze, squeeze. So I want you to find and visualize your bottom oblique. That's what you're contracting. Big curve down for 2, top arm, and up. Big twist, lift the waistline, a little faster. Down, up. Relax your head and your neck. They should just follow the curve. 4 more, 4. Now the ticket here is to try to lift out of that bottom supporting shoulder. Hold at the top, last little pulses, 8, 7. So I'm just gonna rotate back through the center. Same thing on the other side, don't drop your knees. There we go. Through the center, rotate to the other side, hold and establish for a moment. Give me those little hips. Squeeze, squeeze. Again, the option to drop that bottom knee if you need. Long, loose neck. 3 more, we're gonna take that 2 count twist. Down, up. Can you dance a little bit with that top arm? Woo, little faster. Down, up, rotate. So use this to really warm up your thoracic spine. 4 more. 3, 2 more. Get ready to reestablish. 8 little pulses. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4. Back to the forearm plank just for a nice solid hold. Don't drop your knees. Hold. We're done in 4 counts. We're standing up, getting right to business. 2, 1. So knees down. Open your shoulders just a little bit. Tuck your toes. Roll up. So I'm going to go ahead and put my booty band on right above the knees. We're going to use it as we do our upper body set today, which is fun. I like to combo things, make good use of our time. So grab your weights, parallel position, palms forward. Let's just take a few slow bicep curls, up and down. Really getting into our nice long tailbone, a little faster, curl. So I'm gonna shift my body weight into my left leg. I'm gonna start a little tap out and in with the right leg as I bicep curl. Now, depending on your strength of booty band, you might feel this, you might not feel this at all. That's fine. Your main goal here is to not take down the supporting leg, right? You don't want any shifting through that bottom knee. Try to keep it really nice and pressed out. All right, hold at 90 degrees with the arms. You're gonna tendu out, start a little pulse with the arms, and also a little lift with that side leg. Now I'm totally turned in. My dancers, I know, feels a little weird. 4, 3. Now we're gonna rondage on that to the back. Give me a little tricep push. Squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3. We're back around to the side. 4 and 4, 4, 3. So my arms are just extending back, and I'm trying to lift nice and tall. Stay with the 4 counts. 4. It's a lot of supporting leg stability, especially as you rondage onto the back. 1 more set right here. 4, 3, 2, 1 to the back. Now here's where we're gonna stay for a moment. I want you to just stay with those pulses. Leg is floated up into an arabesque position, and we're trying to press those arms back as much as possible. Big bend and stretch. Bend, stretch. So I'm just maintaining and holding the arabesque position, finding a little bit more fatigue in the triceps. 2, press. A little faster with the bend and press through the elbows. Push, push. Now my supporting leg gets real tired here. So should yours. It's all good. Finally, 8, 7, 6. See if you can pitch over a little more. Lift that leg a little higher. Keep the arms straight again. Up and down. Leg with the arms. Leg. Whew, I'm falling over. This should require a heck of a lot of focus from you. So really stare at the floor. Lock it in. 3. We're gonna hold it up. 8 more pulses, and we're back to 2 feet. Can you do it? Here we go. 8, 7. That supporting leg should be crying at you a little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Roll your shoulders down, and give me a nice wide rotational row. All right, little squeezes, little pulse. Elbows up. Squeeze. Here's about where the energy kicked in for me. Little triplet up, elbows 2, 3. So I'm going higher, higher, highest. Now we're gonna alternate this. Keep your core nice and tight. Push your right arm forward. Switch, switch. So you can either think about offering a weight to the front or about pulling back. I get a little more twist that way. Not wrong. Okay, now lock down your core and your hips. Triplet. 1, 2, 3. Switch, switch, switch. Your goal here is not to do like the single ladies dance. Switch, 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 which requires a lot of core control. Okay, double time. Here we go. 16, 15. Really pull those weights in. Good. 4, 3, 2, stand up. Bicep curls right away. So that was side one. We're doing great. Okay, so this time, shifting the weight into the right leg, adding the little tap with the left leg. Take some nice deep breaths. Roll the shoulders back. Anytime we're upright, I feel like I'm so much stronger just lifted than if I'm doing all this crazy stuff. So just enjoy. All right, we're gonna stay out to the side. Little pulses at 90 with the arms. Point the toe and the leg. Squeeze, squeeze. So from the side, really nothing should be happening in your pelvis, right? We're just going to that little pulse. Okay, 8 more here, and then we go to our little rond jambe combo. The farther away your weights are from your body, the harder it is. Rond jambe. Give me 8, 7. So I'm pulsing the leg behind, straight arms back, just activating those triceps back to the side. Give me 4, 3. Bring your pelvis underneath you, pitch it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the side. Squeeze. I had to get back on my beat, so that was like 5. Back, back. One more set, you guys, you can do it. Side, 2, 3. Now we're back to stay. Find that balance, that supporting leg is gonna get added. Find that pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5. So arms and leg are going, keep the leg, just a smooth bend and press. Arms, push. Now focus on your triceps. Really, really tell them to contract back there. Even if your weights aren't super high, especially if you have higher than 5 pounds, it's tough. A little faster, press, press. Oh my gosh, the supporting leg, so hard. All right, lift and tap, both straight arms and a straight leg. Lift, tap. Make sure you're not looking too far down at your foot. That was me. So I'm gonna have to look forward a little bit. Down, squeeze. All right, leave it up. Final 8 pulses right here. 8, 7, really reach through the chest, the toe, and the arms. 2, 1. Back to that strong position, just a narrow row. 2 feet. We're just gonna capitalize on tempo here. Get moving, take it up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. What helps me a lot here is to really shift my weight back through the heels. 8, 7, 6. All right, leave it there. Tiny little pulses to finish. Close your eyes. Squeeze, squeeze. So I want you to feel like you don't have arms, you don't have weights, you just have the little muscles between your shoulders. Really activate them. 3, 2, 1, and roll. Good, warm up is done. Look at us go. Take that band off, set your weights down. We're gonna come to the bar, or whatever you're using today. Kitchen sink. Sorry, my boob pad is coming out, so I gotta tuck her back in. Kitchen sink, back of the couch. I'm using the set of my rig today. We're gonna take this starting position as a stretch. So wide feet, use whatever you're pushing or pulling onto to leverage so you can push your chest down and stretch. That should feel lovely. Okay, get your feet right underneath your hips. Look down at your knees, pull up those kneecaps, boop. Rise through the heels. Here we go, lift, lower, lift, lower. Now your vantage point is awesome here because you can basically self-correct all the way down the body, really relaxing the ankles to go straight over that second metatarsal, a little faster, up, up. Try, if I was there to correct you, I would probably push my hand into your mid-back to lengthen. I don't want you too arched, but usually I see a little bit of rounding here, so try to lengthen. All right, little triplet up from the base. Up, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Up. Now another thing to self-correct is your kneecaps. I have saggy knees. I do. That's like one of my body things that I'm like, interesting. All right, press and hold. Here we go, press, hold. So for me, you probably really see it in these pants. I gotta pull up my kneecaps. So it's just engaging your quads. A little faster. Up, halfway down. Up. If you're secretly dying here, we all are. This is a really hard position to sustain. 16 double time and we're done. 15, 14, 13. Long spine, tight calves. 4, 3, 2, 1, plie. Now you're not done yet. Come up to your surface, 2 hands there if you want. Little like bad first position. Lift and lower, lift, lower, lift. Now if you've been blessed with 180-degree turnout and you're not like compromising any weird position, that's actually a very a very small amount of people in the world. So I find when I teach barre to like normal people, just like a pizza slice is good. So I'm more focused on the posture, tailbone heavy, lower abs scooped up, shoulders back, a little faster. Press, press, press. So we're just gonna rock that releve. Keep your knees nice and tight, crown of the head reaching forward. 6, 5, we're just gonna finish them off in this upright position. We're headed right to thigh work. Double time, up, 2, 3. By double time, I clearly meant a triplet. Up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. A few more. Take a nice deep breath. This is where barre is so sneaky, right? You know, you're like, okay, I'm really feeling the burn. All the way up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Everything's fine. Double time to finish. 16, 16, 15, 14. Now we're gonna stay up there to slide our heels together in a demi-plie. 4, 3, 2, stay. Squeeze your heels together. Take that demi-plie. So heels need to push. Ab scoop, down and lower. A little lower. Okay, you're just trying to drop down, 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 down. Now we can start our down and up. Down, little up, down, little up. Now this is where, if I could come through the screen, I'd be like, come on, a little lower. Come on, a little lower. So let me coach you a little bit. Take it there, right? A little faster. Down and down, because your depth matters. Oh, the light just got weird. It's got to refocus on me. There we go. Down, down. Okay, I can already tell I might be having some weird sweat marks in these pants. I don't know, we'll see. Little triplet to the base again. Down, 2, 3. Triplet is sort of our tempo continuum for this class. Down, 2, 3. Expect a triplet in just about everything. Down, 2, 3. Let's get the pelvis moving because we have to. Little tuck, tuck, and release. So get in yourself. Remember when we did the hand on the belly, the hand on the chest? You gotta go deep. Even if you're wearing pajamas right now, your kids are running around, it's hectic, get into that place. A little faster, under, under. Now you can really take this from the butt squeeze or the low ab scoop. Either one. Down for 2. Down, down, tuck lift, tuck lift, tuck lower, tuck lower, tuck lift, tuck lift. Chest is open, everything's fine. Up and up, one more. Down, down, up. All right, sink low, find a balance. So that could be hands to prayer, hands to a ballet first, hands to a ballet fifth. Wherever you are, sink as low as you can go and pulse. Okay, we've got 16 here, and then I want you to go down for 2, up an inch and stay. So you gotta get deep within your mindset. Here we go, down for 2. Down as low as you can go, up an inch and stay. Up an inch and stay. Those thighs are gonna be burning. Down for 2, up an inch and stay. Hands back to the bar if you need it. Down, up an inch and stay. Your best 8 pulses here. 8, 7, open the chest, confident. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out your legs, but we got a quick transition. Wide ground plie second. Start a nice even count right away. Now, again, another modification that I find a lot of people like, because not everyone has a lot of turnout in their hips, is just to take a little less turnout through the feet and take the slightest hinge through the hips. It can really help if you feel a little stuck, a little impinged right there, so try it. It might be your new favorite position. Stay low, little pulse. So I often like looking at the ground for this one. I know we should stay upright, but I just feel it a little more in my knees and that real front low part of the quad. Not terrible. I like the way it feels better and a little hinge. Triplet, down, 2, 3. Do you feel settled into this class right about now? I'm like, oh, we're in. Down, 2, 3. What the heck? This bra pad does not want to stay here. Maybe that's my smaller boob. You guys have that? One's a little different, you know? Take it down, 2, 3. All right, you got 3 more. How low can you go? Now we're just gonna work that, okay? Stay low as you can through the hips, jog the heels. Right heel, left heel. So that should feel pretty nice. Stretch out the arches. Keep the bounce in your pelvis. Keep that work going. 5, 4, 3. Both heels up and down. So both heels, drop. Both heels. You're gonna still feel the quads for sure, but definitely getting a little lower in the calf, into that soleus muscle. So we're getting every muscle group, literally every muscle group today. Keep the heels up. Find that pulse again. Okay, same tempo to finish as the demi-plie. Down for 2, up 1, and then pulse it out. Down for 2, up an inch and stay. Hold on, I gotta find maybe down, stay. So you're trying to go deeper, up a little bit. Deeper, up a little bit. 16 pulses and you're out. 16, 15. We're already moving to leg, or back of the legs, booty after this. 10 more, 10, 9, let's push ourselves. 8, 7, 6, 5, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Oh. Shake it out, grab some water, quick stretch for the thighs. We're gonna go right into a fun little single leg deadlift. You're gonna need your weights and your band for this. Okay, so I'm gonna face you probably to set this up. If you're using 5-pound weights, take both of them in your hand. If you have something heavier, or even an 8 or a 10, maybe just a single weight. Okay, so I want you to start with your right leg in the front. So I guess I'll do this to mirror. Okay, so take your band, hook it over your right toe. You're gonna do an overhand grip with your right hand to grab the band. Your other hand is gonna grab your weight selection of choice. Your left foot is back in a little kickstand. Now, stick the girls out. Stick your tailbone out. Nice flat back. We're going up for 2. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. So let's talk about form here. Up, 2. I was off my beat a little bit. Open the chest. Squeeze the hips forward and then push the hips back. Let's stay slow. Down. Yeah, this song is just weird. Some of you might hear it, some of you might not. I'm keeping the music a little lower because one of you commented that the music was annoying, which I get. I just have to go to the beat. Single counts. Squeeze, drop. So I want you to visualize like you're almost doing a bridge. Bridge, drop. And it's far more important to me that we're working the hinge through the hips rather than like getting to the floor. That hurt my back just doing it once. All right, back for 2. Up, 2, down, 2. So this is all about the focus. You're pushing your hips forward. You're driving your feet into the floor. You're clenching your booty cheeks at the top, pushing your hips forward to full extension. I need a few more slow. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. 2 more slow. We'll do a nice power set of singles, and then we're done with the band and the weight. Up, 2, down. All right, 8 singles. Here we go. 8, down, 7, down. Now we're gonna stay working the front supporting leg. So it's gonna be your right leg. I'm gonna change positioning so that it makes sense for you to watch. Last one. Good. So very nicely, we're gonna set the weights down and the band. Now the leg that was in the front is gonna stay in the front. I'm gonna turn and face this way. Your right leg is still in the front. Cross your left leg over. And we're gonna sink back into a nice curtsy lunge. You know I love a curtsy lunge. Take a plie and bring it up. Plie, bring it up. Now we're just gonna write this out. And I want you to like do what feels right for your body today. So maybe you're going really dynamic and you're like selling it. You're like down, up, down. Maybe your knees are bugging you a little bit and you're taking a little smaller. That's fine. But I want you to find that stretch through the glutes. Down, squeeze, down. So I love this. You know, if you've done my videos for a while, love me a good curtsy lunge. Easier on the knee, greater glute recruitment. We want to use those cheeks as much as we can. Okay, we're gonna stay low, little plie. Here's where I want you to really drive your hips backward, and I want you to twist towards the front leg so you can see your back foot. Slow it down an inch, up an inch, down, squeeze. Try to hone in on that front medial glute. Sit bones, pull them together. Open them, pull them together. Weird visual, really works for me. Little triplet. Down, 2, 3, squeeze. Down, 2, 3, squeeze. Okay, let's finish this out. 16 pulses, as low as you can go. Now to finish out this whole set, that front leg is coming behind us in an attitude. 10, 9, twist it. 8, 7, 6. Lower and tighter, deeper contractions. 3, 2, 1. Don't even think that front leg is gonna sweep around to a nice attitude position. Up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Little turn out on the supporting leg, definitely a soft knee. We're pitched forward, squeeze. Stay slow, find that cheek. Squeeze it, up, down. Again, it might not be big. Drop your shoulders, pull your core in tight. Here we go, a little faster, squeeze. Are you guys getting in the zone? How's your booty look? Is it squeezing? Squeeze it, squeeze it. Nice. All right, up for 3. Up, 2, 3. Every time you're contracting, it's deeper. It's more specific. If I could come in your room, I would crank your leg up a little higher. Just when you think it could not go any higher, up it goes. Okay? Pulse it out right here. Squeeze, squeeze. Now, depending on what your surface is, I would like you to slide your left forearm down on the floor. So to mirror you, I should probably face this way. Slide your left forearm down. You're gonna open your hips to stack. Up an inch, down an inch, right here. Up an inch, down an inch. That was probably confusing. Let's stay on this leg. Your same leg is up. Up an inch, down an inch. It's your right leg though. It's gonna look different on video. Lift, lower. So we're just open through the pelvis. Don't make it weird with your knee. Little faster, squeeze, squeeze. So one thing I see a lot in person is that we wanna lift with the hip flexor. Nobody likes that. That doesn't feel good for anyone. So dial the top hip down a little bit, even though we're still stacked. Woo! Triplet, here we go. Up, 2, 3. If your leg is down here, that's fine too. You're still gonna feel it. That's what I love about this set. 4 more triplets. We have 16 pulses to finish. For a grand finale, I want you to lift your arm to the ceiling. Best position yet. Here we go. 16, 15, 14, 13. We got it. Squeeze, 10 more. 10, 9, we're feeling strong. I'm feeling a little sweaty. 6, 5, really reach. 4, 3, stretch. Comes next. Woo! Take that top leg, cross it over, and we did it. Yay. Okay, we have a little like intermission on the floor for our hammies, and then we're gonna stand up and do the other side. Some ab work, and we're done. Okay, so we're like halfway through. Grab some water, meet me down on the floor. For our bridge here on the floor, we really want to direct the movement into the hamstrings and not so much the glutes. So we're going to be working in a much more extended bridge position, like a 3/4 leg. If you're not on carpet and you're on a hard floor, I would recommend like rolling up your mat a little bit. It's just more comfortable on your heel bones. So take that for what it's worth. Down we go. So this is the important part. In live classes, I 100% of the time have to pull everyone's heels farther out, okay? So go farther than you think is possible, like where you're like, oh my gosh, my legs are really straight. Come all the way down. All right, so I want a 2-count bridge. Curl and lower. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm not even lifting my hips, hardly at all. Little faster, bridge and drop. So you wanna be kind of in the position where you feel like you can still lift your hips, like even just an inch is fine. But again, the farther out the heels are, the more you're gonna feel your hamstrings, and holy heck, you're gonna feel your hamstrings. It's gonna be good. Okay, so give me 4 more. This is our only set here on the floor in between. We're not gonna come back to do this again after the other side. So with that mentality, let's really attack. Start to pulse those hips up. Little squeeze, little squeeze. Guess what's coming next? It's a triplet. Take it up. 1, 2, 3. Now relax your face for a second. I like to do this whole set with my eyes closed. So I'll try to cue you really well, so you never have to look at me. Up, 2, 3. Relax your shoulders into the mat. Slow it down, big exhale, press and hold. Little down, press, hold. Drive your heels into the floor. Can you feel the amount of tension you are able to create just with your intention here? Like, I love weights and resistance. They're necessary, but there's so much you can do with your own body weight. Pulse it out again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, a few more. We're gonna drop the hips to rearrange a little bit. So drop the hips, bring the feet all the way together like you have one leg. Lift and lower again. Lift lower. Now I tried to scoot my feet closer, don't be like me. Try to keep them long. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Notice what happens in your lower abdominals. Little pulse. Mine started to grab and we love that. Okay, so we're gonna work the right leg first. That's the leg that we just were working. So leave your hips up. Keep your right heel driven into the floor. Point your left foot and let's lift that leg to tabletop. Hold. Hips just drive up an inch, down an inch. Or maybe a better cue for your body is to just drive your right heel harder into the floor. Drive it, a little down. Your hips are gonna move very minimally on that side. Your hamstring should be definitely feeling this. A little faster, curl, curl. Now, a few things you can do with this top leg. Obviously, you can extend it. For some reason, I lose the connection. Triplet, you knew it was coming. Up, 2, 3. So what makes it harder for me is actually to reach and pull that knee in a little closer to my chest. It's challenging on balance and stability, and it weights the body just right for me. All right, 16 pulses and we're done. 16, 15, 14, 13. Tiny little contractions through that hamstring. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, lower. Bring the feet back together, back to 2-foot bridge. Now it's gonna feel different, right? Because one hamstring is fatigued, but don't worry, we're gonna get the other one. 2 more, 2, reset, hold up at the top, point that right toe, up an inch, down an inch. Take a breath. Maybe you want to reclose your eyes here, refocus the tension and the energy to drive down in through that heel. It's really, really directed. Drive it down. All right, a little faster. Here we go. Up, up. Play with that top leg if you want to bring it in closer or extend it. Notice what's right for your body. Triplet. Up, 2, 3. We are so precise. We're like cut and dry here. Black and white. All right, 16, double time, take it small. 16, 15, 14. I hardly want to see you. Okay, if I was looking through your camera, hardly moving. Now keep your hips up, don't drop them. Both heels back down, hold. Squeeze your knees and your thighs together. Push your hips up, drive your heels down. 8 slow, little lifts, so we're done. 8, little down. 7. Use this as a centering moment. Squeeze everything together. Give me 4. We're standing up to do that other side. 3. Look at all this rest time I gave you. 2. 1, and roll it down. So what feels good on my body first is knees to chest. Roll it out. A little moment to stretch the hamstrings. Now you're not gonna wanna stand up. No one ever does. So don't get stuck here on the floor. Home workouts, man. This is where you can be like, I think I need a snack. No, we're gonna stand up. Get right to business. Okay, you need your band and your weights for deadlifts. Remember this? We're going strong. So it's gonna hook over your left toe this time. Get that mat sorted out. All right, left toe, left hand is overhand. Weights are in the right hand. Right foot is back. So we're in with that nice kickstand position. Chest out, up for 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Now I want you to feel a few different things. We just came out of a bridge. Can you mimic the position of your hips leaving the floor and then sending them back down to the floor? For me, that's a great way to understand a hip hinge movement, is just pushing the hips forward and then leaning them back. You're just basically doing I'm a little teapot in a different range of motion, different alignment here. A little faster. This is way smaller. Keep the tension. So I'm really sinking my hips back, opening the chest. Squeeze, drop. Again, the tension meter should be off the charts. In your booty, back of the legs, hamstrings. Okay, we're back slow. Drop it all the way down. Up for 2. Up, 2. Relax your shoulders. Squeeze. Drive both your feet into the floor, like so much. Up, 2, down, 2. Hips way back, hips way forward. Now we did 4 more on the other side, so we're gonna keep it here. 4, down. I remember that. 2, oh, I don't know how to count down from 4. Now it's 2, down. All right, last one. Hang low for a second, let's find our beat. Up, down. Here's 8. 8, down. So squeeze your tush. Again, pull those sit bones together. Down, and now 4 more. 4, I'm really feeling it on this side. 3, keep the chest open. Neck and back long. Last one, and drop. Lose your equipment. You're gonna stand on your right leg. Nope, your left leg. I'm doing this all weird in reverse. So left leg, cross your right leg. Here we go, down and up. down, squeeze. Now this is where I really want you to make it your workout. Down, squeeze. I love curtsy lunges. They're dynamic. Down, squeeze, down, squeeze. I'm gonna do them in the center just because I want to be close to you, okay? Down. Try to find, either with your mind or your hand, like that little squeeze of the muscle. 4 more. 4, squeeze, 3, 2. Cross it over, stay on this last one, little pulse. Here's where a twist happens. I want you to rotate over, get as low as you can, down an inch, up an inch, down, squeeze. So this is where you gotta really focus, find the sit bones. Spread them, pull them together, spread them, squeeze. Or you can think about closing a pair of scissors. Open them, pull them together. Triplet, take it low, down, 2, 3, squeeze. I want you to put all your energy into this last leg series on this side because we're laying down after this. I got a really good ab set for you, I think, today. I liked it a lot. Slow it down, down an inch, down, squeeze. 3 more. 16 pulses to finish, and we're gonna swing that leg back and around. Here we go. Low, twisty, down, down. You can do whatever you want with your arms, hands to prayer, twist it around, finally lower. How low can you get that back knee to the floor? Drop, drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your front leg immediately sweeps to that back attitude position, up an inch, down an inch. Find it. If you want to come up a little higher, if you're feeling your back, totally, we love it. So ideally in the pitch position, I know it's not like super dance appropriate, we're trying to find the glutes. And so that push back of the hips and the lean forward of the upper body enables us to find just the glute. Turn your knee down if you feel it better, a little faster, up, up. Again, if you're a ballet dancer, I'm sorry. It's not like the most turned out position. Up for 3, up, 2, 3. But we're not trying to make a certain line here. This is where bar fitness is truly just dance inspired. Okay, we want it to be functional. We want it to work the glutes in the best way possible. 2 more. All right, back to that pulse. Press, press. This is where we're gonna rotate. So your bottom arm, if you can put your elbow down and open the knee. I'm gonna do like a weird, oh, that kind of works. Squeeze, little hold of the rig. Up. Okay, slow it down, up an inch, down, little lift, little lower, little lift, little lower. So, I just dropped my leg, but I'm coming to coach you. Don't drop your leg. Get into a position where you're tight through your abs. Maybe angle the top hip down a little bit. Squeeze it, up, up. Pull everything in. If you have to lower your leg, that's totally fine. You're still gonna really get that medial glute squeeze. All right, few triplets. Take it up. 1, 2, 3. Don't lose your focus now. If anything, you're like, oh my gosh, my leg is gonna be so high. Up an inch, down an inch for 4, 3. 16 pulses is it. Arm is gonna float up. Find some confidence in your body. Here we go. 16, 15, 14, 13. Try not to swing or utilize too much momentum. 9, big powerful position. You're welcome to stretch the leg if you want. Last 4, reach. 3, 2, 1, and release. Cross it over. Yeah, you did it. Okay, we're gonna come right down to the floor. You at home, you're probably gonna need to rearrange a smidge. I want you to find a wall that you can put your hands behind you. I'm gonna have to kind of like pretend, but basically what I want is maybe I can do this on the rig here. If you're laying down, I want you to be in a position where with both hands, you can push flat against the wall. I can push one hand against, so that we can push and scoop like that, okay? So find yourself that position. We will need a ball and our band and our weights, so keep everything close. With this pressure into the wall, we're gonna get some nice deep transverse work going. Excuse me, frog in the throat, going on to start our ab work. So find your wall. You're gonna notice you're gonna have to futz around a little bit with how far you are. That's totally fine. So push both hands into the wall. I want you to take an inhale, exhale, and push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Release. So you should feel, while you're utilizing that pressure against the wall, and you're blowing out, like big exhale. You can really scoop and engage your deep abdominal wall. Exhale, hold. Float the legs up to tabletop. Slow toe drop. Down, up, push. So every time I'm dropping a toe away from the midline, I'm really pressing into the wall. Good, 4 more. 4, down, 3, down, push, push, 2. Okay, both toes, zip them up, down for 2. Down, 2, up, 2. Inhale, exhale, push, up. We're really controlling that intra-abdominal pressure and giving the low abs a chance to really brace. Good, reverse curl, stretch the legs up a little bit, up and down. Now on the reverse curl, we're here for a moment. If your arms are going to sleep at all, sometimes that can happen. Slide the hands underneath the hips or by the sides, that's fine. 2 more. Okay, we're gonna go a little faster. We got 16 little guys, and then we're gonna keep the legs straight. So we'll definitely take the hands back to the wall in 10, 9, 8. So just think of this whole first set as getting deep into your body, into your abs with your break. Okay, hands back to the wall, exhale. Now we're gonna drop one leg at a time, long lever. Down, 2, up, 2. Other leg, push. And up. Inhale, exhale. Good, a little faster. Down, up, exhale, up. I really wish I had 2 hands here. I have all this crazy equipment in the garage and it's not always the best for bar, which is kind of funny. Down and up. Okay, both legs, down for 2, up for 2. Push against the wall. Down, 2, up, 2. Exhale. And up, 2, exhale. And up. We're gonna go back to the reverse curls. So if you want to, hands underneath the tailbone again, reverse curl. Take it up and down. Now I wanna share a little difference that I really, really love, and that's just taking the knees to a 3/4 bend. That way I'm able to really scoop through the low abs and not use my quads. I'm just a quadzilla, and I want to use them all the time. A little faster for 16, 15, 14, 13. So we're gonna grab all our equipment next. Ball, band, and weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now, hip flexors might be on after that, so a little hip stretch is warranted. I'm gonna flip around. Different change of scenery. So ball is going behind the back in a classic bar C-curve position. Take your band and you're gonna loop it across your feet. So there's gonna need to be a little bit of tension just to keep it taut. We're not using it yet, but she's locked and loaded. Grab your weights, and those are gonna sit on your chest for a little weighted C-curve today. Love this set. So let me talk about this. If your ball is closer to your tailbone, you're gonna be more supported. But with what we're doing with the weights, you need to go back farther. So I would say like bra line area, mid-back. It's gonna be your jam here. Take your weights across the chest, and I just let them sit there. So first thing, we don't want neck tension, right? So curl the chin in, relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Just give me a small crunch. Up, down. And it might not be a lot of up. It might be more of like a forward sliding feeling with your ribs. With the weights sitting on the chest, I like this because it frees up a hand to go behind your head. If you want to take that for a little neck support, totally fine. Just switch out your hand every once in a while so we don't get lopsided. Down, up, a little faster, curl, curl. Now I want you to get really good at that small and precise abdominal contraction. If it just turns into flailing around when you go fast, please stay slow. Sometimes the slower ones are the better. Okay, up for slow triplet. 1, 2, 3, little down. On your third lift, I want you to come off the ball a little bit, if possible. 1, 2, reinflate the ball back. Good. 1, 2. Hold center, we're going backwards over the ball. Little bit of a deficit for 2, up and squeeze. Inhale, exhale. So I'm gonna switch the hand behind the head. I like a little bit of the neck support. How you doing? You still with me? A little faster. Little back, a little front, little back, a little front. So I just love the addition of the weight. It's very challenging to me. 4 more, and we're gonna ditch the weights and do some armography here. Give me 2. 1. Little pulses or just a nice symmetric hold, whatever connects best for you and your body. Set those weights down. Okay, so I want you to take your hands and we're gonna flip them up to the ceiling. You're gonna push through a straight arm right here. Up, down. It's a very similar position. So I'm not using momentum with my arms. I'm just flat-handed, pushing. I'm almost protracting my shoulder blades, spreading them apart to try to lift off the ball. This is so good for the upper abs. 2 more. Try to tuck the chin, relax the neck. 16 double times. 16, 15. Good. Actually, I lied. Let's alternate to the finish. Push, push. So it's like you're giving someone a little high five. Press, press. I like this one. Let's do 10. We're coming down in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, come all the way down. Ball is going underneath the head for a little support. Love this position. This is where we get fancy pants with the band. So relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Elbows can be open here. Exhale. Lift the legs up to tabletop. Now I want you to push out and around with one foot, out and around with the other. Now again, remember all that pushing we did in the wall? That's the same feeling. Exhale and push the leg. Should give you a nice scoop through the abs. Exhale. 4 more slow. 4. Again, you have to kind of go out and around with the band. It's kind of fun. 2, pull the knee as much as you're pushing the opposite foot. A little faster. Press, 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 press. Finding our beat. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it tabletop. You have the option to pick up your ball or ditch the ball altogether. We're going back to those slow ones. Add a twist. Twist and hold. Twist and hold. Okay, twist and hold. This is really our finish here. Twist and hold. So if this is challenging for you, I want you to give it everything you got. We're gonna take a little stretch after this. Here we go. Give me 16, 15, 14, 13. Utilize the resistance here. You guys scoop out the core. Final 8, 7, 6, 5. Big press. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Nice job. Okay, so we're just gonna stay here. Take a nice stretch here on the floor. Enjoy. Go ahead and make a little X with your body, arms overhead. Take a big breath through your ribs. Inhale. Exhale, and I want you to just hug your knees to your chest. Cross your right leg over like you're sitting in a really tight pencil skirt. Grab the farthest knee and pull in and relax. Now this one, you have to be heavy through your body to really feel it. So I want you to feel like your feet weigh 1,000 pounds, your hips, your thoracic spine, your shoulders. Relax your face, pull, pull, pull. If this is not very much stretch for you, it is subtle, then grab opposite feet and you're gonna make like a little helicopter with your feet and then bicep curl towards your shoulders. Take another deep breath and we're just gonna hang out there. A lot of the work that I like to do for strengthening like the lower lumbar pelvic hip complex, low back, hips, medial glutes, glute max, glute minimus, upper hamstring, lower core, all of that stuff. These muscles are incredibly complex and it takes a little while to find them and stretch them out. You're super multifaceted and complicated in your hips, which we love. Take your top leg, open it out to just a classic figure 4, reach through the bottom thigh and pull it in. I use my opposite elbow to kind of push the knee out. And give me a slight windshield wiper movement here, side to side. That can be lovely to find a new tight spot. When you find a good tight spot, hold it. Breathe into it, hold. Good, hopefully your band is close by. Take your bottom foot down to the floor and you're gonna take your band into that top foot. We're just gonna do a little hammy stretch here. Again, working with the idea of weight in your bones and your body, that top leg, that hip joint, like just an iron ton into the floor. So this hip is just so heavy. To make this harder, you'll stretch out your bottom leg and you can pull, you can bend and stretch the top leg. Just whatever feels good for your body. I know some of you know exactly what you want to do. Some of you might want to just follow. Wherever you are, just close your eyes and breathe. Bodies need a little time to open up, right? And we're nice and warm, so ideal time to stretch. Before we move on to the other leg, you're gonna take a quick cross of the body, just a few inches, pull up to the opposite shoulder, just a touch of IT band. And then take a moment to maybe switch the hand on the band and open to a little side extension position for the inner thigh. Watch that you don't dump that opposite hip off the floor. Try to keep it glued. Good, bend it in, ditch the band, other side. So other leg is gonna cross. Remember this, grab the far knee, pull it in. Heavy feet, like maybe circle your ankles and then just let those feet feel super heavy. Heavy in through the pelvis, relax, relax, relax. That's gonna help you out the most to get the most out of this stretch. If you didn't feel this and you grab the feet on the other side, do whatever you did on that first side to stay even. So lift the feet up and then pull them in. I am so tight in this position. It kills me, but it feels really good. You're getting your piriformis and some of those really deep internal, external kind of rotators that are hard to get in a general glute stretch. That's a little more superficial. Slide that top leg open to a classic figure four. Reach through, grab the bottom thigh, pull it in, see how this side is for you. Take your time. Sit with your body, listen to your body. You wanna be like so sensitive. Like you have no other senses, no sight, no sound, just the feeling of your body and your muscles. Good, set that foot down, grab your band, let's hook up that other foot for a hamstring stretch. Whatever you wanna do here, whatever you did on the other side, whether you're stretching your bottom foot, keeping it up, bending and stretching, just holding a static stretch, like just listen to your body. We always wanna be constant learners of our body. I don't know about you, but my body has changed a lot in so many cool ways. Through pregnancy, through postpartum, just aging, like in a good way, learning new fitness modalities, getting stronger, experiencing like the very bottom of starting all over from fitness after having babies, like dancing, doing aerial. It's just so much. I think our bodies are designed to change and we get all stressed out when that happens. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not the same person I was when I was 18. Well, no shit, right? So change is good. Take a little stretch over the body for the IT band, pull it up. We'll finish with that opening position, open all the way out. Whee! Good, I hope you guys enjoyed this workout. I really like just getting a little more moving, using a lot of compound movements, just because, gosh, our time is so valuable. It's so hard to work out at home as it is. So just kudos to you for even doing a video, much less my video, because I really appreciate that. But I hope you guys have a really, really solid rest of your day. Thank you for your hard work and your time with me. I really appreciate it. See you next time.